White man in boxing led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV. Woo!
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out.
All right, Devin Haney said he wanted Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez just went on the attack again on Fight Hype the next day. He said it's an insult that they calling them the Four Kings. Him, Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, and one more. Teo, Devin, Ryan Garcia. Jesus, gotta be one more. I forget who the other one is. Devin, Teo, Ryan. Sheesh, whoever the fourth one is, it is what it is, man. It ain't Rolly. Oh, man. I don't know who the fourth one is. Let me know what y'all think. Who the fourth one is in the comment section. But let's talk about it. Check out the boxing news. Share the video. Hopefully, I can get Bill on soon. I want to see this. To me, this fight could change boxing. You know, I think this fight could change boxing. I'm gonna tell y'all why it's important, because when you get some people that's under 25 or 25 and under, and they talk shit and they actually make a fight and they don't marinate it, this could be to young fighters like Jerron Ennis, Gary Anton Russell, all them young guys out here. This can be Pacquiao Mayweather going the right way. You know, when these young guys setting the precedent about fighting early on, maybe we can get Ray Leonard and Thomas Hearns again. They was about in their late 20s. There's a lot of situations in boxing. There's a lot of situations in boxing where young fighters fought. I mean, Rafael Benitez fought for a title at 17 years old. That record probably won't ever be broken again. You know, and this is important because they gonna, it depends. If this go on ESPN, if it's regular TV, it's gonna break a lot of TV boxing recent fight records. You know, if it go on pay-per-view, I think people gonna be surprised it's gonna do 500 to 1 million. I'm thinking more closer to 500, but people gonna be surprised, and they built it up enough. I think in the box community, people arguing about who undisputed, and I think it was the Fight Doctor came on with Bill one day, and they kind of set it straight. And Teo ain't undisputed. Why not have guys 25 and under 25 fighting for undisputed? That's gonna be beautiful. But we got Teo. Oh, Gervonta Davis. Okay, that's what I forgot. My bad, Tank. But I think this would be beautiful. I think this will make Tank. This will make Spence. This will make all the guys at PBC want to be part of a spectacle. You thought Wilder Fury would make that happen, but then again, you got to remember Wilder Fury, I think they 32 and up. All right, but Teo saying that, you know, Devin been talking shit. Devin and his father Bill been saying Teo been talking this shit, man. I might have to pull up on this. This how good this fight gonna be. You got the boxer puncher versus the pure boxer. This gonna be a beautiful fight. People think after Lennar asked Teo just touched Devin's chin, it's over with. You know, I did hear, I think Rolly said this on Fight. I did hear that Devin was beating the shit out of Teo in sparring, and Teo hit him with a good shot, and the sparring got stopped. I did hear that. But the difference is Devin is a great sparring guy. You see some of the clips, aggressive. Teo was a terrible jump guy. You hear him getting dropped by everybody under the sun. You know what I'm saying? Everybody under the sun, you know. But when come fight night on, Teo is a better in the ring fighter. You know, Bill was cussing out y'all boy Yuckmouth and was telling him that Teo fighting all top rank guy. That is true, but Richard Comey had just became a top rank guy. I think he had a couple fights in though. But fuck the bullshit, you know, let's see. Let's just stop making boxing a hypothetical. Remember we used to have hypotheticals back in the day? You know, we used to be like, who gonna win? This guy, that guy, man. That's what boxing becomes, just a hypothetical. Teo talking greasy, Devin talking greasy. Let's get it on. You know, I think Teo is the more battle-tested fighter. But shit, who knows who gonna win? I want to see this shit. I think this would be the best thing to happen to boxing in a long time. 20, 25, 22, 24-year-old fighters scrapping. Who won't want to see this? For undisputed? It's got to be the youngest 4-belt undisputed fight ever. And Bob Arum only willing to do it because he mad at T.O. for going to Triller. If T.O. didn't go to Triller, Bob Arum wouldn't be trying to make this fight. I tell you this right now. If T.O. didn't go to Triller, we wouldn't be able to get this fight. Wouldn't even be nothing possible. That's what happened. T.O. went to Triller. Bob got mad at him. Now Bob wanted to lose. Before this, Bob didn't want to put T.O. in there with Devin Haney. He didn't. This wasn't possible until T.O. wanted to do his own thing. And according to Bob Arum, he colluded with whatever he did with George Camboso. So yeah, T.O. be 24 at the end of July. Two guys under 21 fight for undisputed. That might undo all the bad that Floyd did. And people get mad, but I'm just telling the truth, man. When Floyd set the example, Mary Jane fights with Pacquiao, they made a ton of money. People think the money ain't there. Nah, yeah, it will be. You know, you just got to be able to do it the right way. But these guys, it's your classic fight. Even though Teofimo ain't your classic slugger, this is a classic matchup. Puncher, boxer versus pure boxer. It's a good fight. You know, and the winner might be able to fight Tank. Tank might look at this and say, shit, you know, I need to get in. Tank is the most interesting fighter out of all of them. Because he brings more star power. He brings power. And because he with Floyd. You know, the winner, Tank versus the winner, man, that's hot as fish grease, man. Trilogy or rematch. These dudes can fight 5 times. They can fight at 35 once or twice. They can fight at 40. They can fight at 47. Then, you ain't even talked about Shakur Stevenson. You ain't talked about Jerron Ennis. You know, you ain't talked about some of the younger guys down. There's some fighter right now that we don't see coming. You know, that's probably going to come out of nowhere like Broner did. Like Crawford did. You know, you ain't even talking about Teofimo Lopez saying he want to fight Crawford. Yeah, I heard that. I'm not going to say who told me, but yeah, I heard that. These dudes can shake up the world. They can bring boxing back to where Ali and Jack Johnson had it. Sonny Liston, Floyd Patterson, George Foreman, Joe Frazier, Thomas Hearns, Sugar Ray Leonard. Say what you want to say. In the first 3 or 4 or 5 years of his career, he fought killers. Benitez, Duran twice, Hearns. Rossi De La Hoya was fighting everybody. Trinidad, Bernard Hopkins, and Roy Jones. That's where boxing need to be. And these young fellas can bring that shit back there. They can bring boxing back there. Under 25, 2 fighters under 25 fight for undisputed, 4 belt undisputed, plus the ring belt. You know, Devin ain't gonna win to lose. T.O. ain't gonna win to lose. Shit, what if it's a draw? You know, I know what Devin gonna do. Devin ain't gonna go to Linares he not gonna go to Teofimo Lopez like he did Linares. We ain't stupid. He ain't stupid. He gonna stick and move. He gonna make T.O. cut that ring off. He gonna make T.O. catch him. He gonna utilize the ring. Only thing I would say from those other performances, I think he would need to feint more. That's about it. And just touch him. You know, you don't need power to win at the top level. You just gotta have enough to keep him off of him. Floyd had enough to keep it off of him. People talk about power, man. How many fighters? Even though we don't get a lot of top tier fights anymore, how many fighters at the top get knockouts? Wilder, Julian Jackson. It's very, very few. When you have fighters like Oscar De La Hoya and Trinidad, man, those fights don't entail knockouts a lot of the times. You know, you do got the Pryors and the Alexis Aguayo fights and stuff of that nature. You know, but a lot of times when you get a top, it's a chess match. Even when you get the Matisses and the Madonnas, even though you get those fighters in there. Sometimes you get knockouts, but my bad. I think even I think it's a larger percentage that you get in those top tier fights. You don't get knockouts, then you do get knockouts. You know, or you talking about fighters at the same level. You know, 2 contenders. You get them. You get them the Ortizes versus Madonnas, the guys on the same level. But in those top tier fights, it's hard to knock guys out like Sonny Liston did and George Foreman. You got to have real knock a nigga out power. You got to be Julian Jackson, Sonny Liston, Mike Tyson. It's hard. So Devin not having power, it kind of give you concerns. When he move up, if he gonna have enough to keep guys off of him, but he 22, he ain't even developed his bone density ain't even changed. You know, so you just look at it like he still got his grown man strength to grow into, but this to change boxing. This will put boxing back on the right trajectory. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. All my links in the description. If you want to reach out, if you got a business question, inquiry, sponsor, video question, advertisement business on the channel, want to make a donation, Cash App, CGGood313, that's in the description. PayPal link there as well too. Best way to donate, share the video. But let me know what you guys think about this matchup. Will it change the world? Will it shock up the world? Let me know. One time for the one time. Goodfellas Sports TV. Check the Boxing News playlist out. Peace. All right, appreciate everybody for supporting the channel, man. Everybody that been here since day one. But if you want to continue to support the channel, you want to continue to see me go to these fights, man, I appreciate if you do donate to the channel. Now you have several ways to donate. You can like the channel, you can share the channel, you can subscribe to the channel. Most of you guys do that on everything. But financially, if I'm gonna go to Wilder Fury, Spence Pacquiao, and all the big fights, and I'm only interested in going to the big fights, I'm gonna need you guys' support. You can reach me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, anytime for any advice, or you want to advertise your business on the channel. It's another way you help support the channel. I do want to work with businesses and all that. But if you want to make a donation, Cash App is CJGood313. That's in the description. PayPal link is in the description as well too. Appreciate it. Peace.